Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sade Dope, and today I have a very satisfying video for you all. We are going to get into the nitty gritty of cleansing the scalp when you have dandruff and product buildup, and then also, of course, like my normal wash, blow dry, and press routine. So if you want to see how I deep cleanse my scalp, continue watching. Alrighty, so we got our combs, we got our shampoo and conditioner, we got additional shampoo and conditioner, and a plastic cap. So here's how my hair looks. It's pretty dirty and gross. So I'm just gonna take out this ponytail, and here you can see this is what my hair is looking like. So now we are going to get into sectioning off the hair so we can go ahead and get to cleansing and scratching this scalp. So I just take a wide tooth comb so I don't pull out too much hair. You could already see, look it, the flakes are just popping out because man, I need to clean my scalp so bad. And sometimes in the colder weather, my skin gets even drier. So I need to do this actually a little bit more often than I usually do. So look at that, real flaky, like I was telling y'all. So I'm just detangling the hair and I'm gonna go ahead and split this section and put it away. So I can go ahead and work at one section at a time because I'm gonna do this half and half. So I just put this in a little bun and clip it out my way. And then we're gonna get to work on this hair, and then I'm just detangling this side to make it easier when I start doing my parts. Look at this scalp. If you are into these scrubbing videos or those like dandruff removal videos, this video is for you. And if you don't like that type of stuff, you could definitely speed past this part and get to the actual hair blow drying and pressing process. So here I'm literally doing small tiny sections, and I am scrubbing my scalp with this rat tail comb that I showed you earlier. So as you can see, the flakes immediately popped up off the scalp, and also this helps get any product buildup. So as you can see, look closely, that scalp needs to be scrubbed and cleaned. So I used an apple cider vinegar and water mixture in a spray bottle to help with any irritation and also help with any smell and help cleanse the scalp. Cleanse the scalp prior to the shampoo. And we're just going to continue to do that down the section, small parts. Look at that. And just go ahead and scrub slowly but surely, and just take your time with this so you can get all of the product buildup and flakiness out. And then we go ahead and spray with the mixture again and split the next section. And we're pretty much going to do this throughout each half of the head. So you just take your time and you just split the hair in small sections and scrub the scalp with your small tooth comb. You can also use like a lice comb because the comb teeth are far closer together than like a wide tooth comb. So as you can see here, this is like, as I get close to the middle of my head, the scalp flakiness will come up far, like so much more than it was in the beginning, because that is where my scalp really needs to be cleaned. So we just take it all the way from the middle of the head to the ear, from my hairline to the middle of my head pretty much, and just spray it with the mixture and keep on going. And we just repeat this process until we get through the whole side of the head, and then do the same to the other side. So I'm just gonna let y'all watch this as I continue to push forward. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all about the time that I almost had a heart attack and thought that we lost my dog Cleo forever. I know that sounds dramatic, but it was pretty scary in the moment. So we had went to this new trail to try like a walk with her on like a random Sunday, and it was beautiful, like 85 degrees that day. This was like a couple, maybe like a month ago. And so we were trying this new trail out, and it was pretty secluded. There were like some bikers and stuff coming off the trail, but it wasn't too many people out. Like the parking lot wasn't full of cars, so it was like, we want to take her off the leash a little bit and let her kind of explore. So we begin the trail walk, and it's beautiful. Like the woods are gorgeous. It's kind of quiet. Like you can hear some animals, but nothing too crazy. And we saw like a runner coming out of the back of the trail, and that was pretty much it. So while we're walking the trail, we decide to take her off the leash so she can kind of sniff around and roam a little bit free. Nothing too crazy, right? So while we're like walking and everything is fine, and then all of a sudden these bikers come and we split the trail. So I go on one side, and then Cleo and my boyfriend go on the other side of the trail together. So next thing you know, she kind of has her back towards them a little bit, not really paying too much attention, and then she hears them and begins to dart in the other direction. Oh my gosh, literally so fast, just gone, running, thinking that they're chasing her. So then, and mind you, it's woods, so we're like literally like running after her, saying her name, and she's so frightened, or just thinking that it's a game, that she's like running, and you could hear her feet running through the forest, but you can't really see her. So then finally she freaking slows down, finds my boyfriend, and then we end up releasing her and end up leaving the park. But oh my god, when I tell you that I was petrified, there are no words. Oh, okay. So now we're going to go ahead. I did the other side off camera, and we're going to just comb out the ends of the hair, and we're going to get into the washing process. So this water is about, I would say, pretty warm. Like it's not hot because I don't wash my hair with hot water, but it's pretty warm, I would say. Like warmer than my body temperature, if that makes sense. And I'm using the Keratin Brazilian shampoo by OGX, and I'm gonna do 3 washes with this actually. So I just saturate the hair and start to scrub, and I do 3 washes just because we scratch so much and we got so many flakes up. Also because my hair is extremely oily. So sometimes when I wash my hair and it's real dirty, the shampoo barely suds. So I like wash it the first time, and I don't get too crazy. I just kind of like rub the shampoo through the hair to kind of get that first layer of dirt and oil. Look at the color of the water. Like it is gross. It is so dirty. So I let the first the first layer of oil and dirt come out of the hair, and then I rinse that out. So you see, it's pretty quick. Now I'm going in with the second round for the shampoo, and I'm just placing it all over my head and in the middle, and just working that through. So I get a little bit more and add more to saturate the hair. So I'm just moving the product around, and then I rub it through the ends to make sure everything is getting cleansed. So then I just scrub and scratch my scalp, but it's already scratched from the comb, so you don't really need to get too crazy. So I had already, this is me rinsing out the 3rd wash, so I'm just getting that out. So that's done, and now we're going to get into the conditioner. So I'm just going to spread this all throughout the hair, and these products smell so freaking good. Like there are no words for how good this smells. So I'm just spreading it all over my hair, through the roots, through the shaft, and to the ends. And as you can see, like my hair could be far more damaged than what it is. I mean, my curls could be tighter, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with the fact that it's still has a nice curl wave to it. So I take the first conditioner, I rub that like on the roots and the shaft. Then I take the Inner Sense deep conditioner treatment, and you can see how thick it is. I use that for my ends. So I really take that and saturate the ends because that's how I really seal the moisture. Whoops. I really seal the moisture into my ends and keep it from drying out when I do my blow drying and my flat ironing. So we really get that through the hair, and then I take my brush and I comb that through to make sure that it's getting through all of the ends and the bottom of my shaft of my hair, just to make sure the product is spread evenly. So I just cut the water off and comb that through because we're going to use this to deep condition our hair. So just kind of take your time and don't force the comb through the hair. The brush through the hair. And then now we're going to take our plastic head cap and we're going to use this to cover our hair to protect it while it's in the deep conditioning. So here I have one of those dryer attachments, like a cap that has like the tube on it that you attach to your blow dryer. So this one I got from just a regular hair store, and we're going to use that to cover our head and get some heat to open up our pores and really saturate, really let the moisture soak into the hair. So I just tighten it to my head and I'll attach the blow dryer to it in a second. I'm just getting it adjusted. This thing looks so funny to me. I can't take it. But yeah. So now we're going to take the blow dryer and attach it. And I keep the blow dryer on like the low heat setting and medium air setting for like how much air is blowing. Yeah, as you can see, it fills up. I look crazy. But yeah, it gets pretty puffy. So now that that's sat for like 20 to 30 minutes, I am rinsing the conditioner out with cool water, like cool to cold water, to help seal in the moisture and not dry it out, because then that kind of defeats the purpose of the deep conditioning. So I'm just making sure that all of the product is out, and then I even go in with the Inner Sense gentle moisturizing hair bath shampoo, because it is so gentle. I can actually go in to kind of get any excess conditioner that I left on my hair out. So really just making sure that there's no product, because that's how you end up with product buildup in your hair. So as you can see, it's already looking really shiny and pretty as it's wet. And then here is the shampoo. Like, see how small that amount is? So just run that quickly through the hair and just make sure that it doesn't have any product buildup left. So rinse that off, and look how like shiny and pretty the hair already is. And I'm just making sure I get between the hair, because my hair is pretty thick, so you want to make sure you get in there and get everything rinsed out. Also because you want to make sure you don't have any dandruff left or any product buildup. And just make sure it's nice and clean. Be patient with yourself. So just squeeze everything out. And here is my hair after the shampoo and conditioning. And as you can see, my scalp is pretty clean. Look at that. Gorgeous. So this is what my hair looks like with nothing in it, no product, fresh out of the water and conditioning. And now we're going to get into sectioning this off so we can get to blow drying. So I put it into small sections after I split it in half, and then start with the back. Always comb out your hair before you hit it with the heat, just so that you're not drying knots in your hair, and this prevents also breakage. And I take my rolling brush, pull the hair taut, and make sure that I dry it completely. As you can see here from the back, this is what it looks like. So this gets it pretty well blown out. But you know what I want? I want a rolling brush like this, but has the actual bristles that will hold up and not like melt from the heat of the blow dryer. Like, you know, like a bristle brush that you use to lay down a ponytail. I want that type of brush, but in a rolling style. Because I feel like it will get the hair even that much more slicker and smooth. Than this brush. I mean, even though this rolling brush is perfect and the heat passes through, which I feel like is probably what's good about it, because it's not just getting blown directly onto the hair like you would with a bristle brush. So it's probably better for like less heat damage, but I just feel like the bristle brush would get it like really, really freaking smooth. So as you can see here, I'm just detangling this section and making sure I have no knots in it before I start hitting it with the heat. And I'm even going to split this in half, it looks like. Because you don't want too much here in this section, because then it takes longer and you have to apply more heat. And you will see some flakes like throughout the video that are still left in my hair. But those get, like, they come out of your hair as you brush it when you blow it out and you are combing through it. So they're not on my actual scalp, they're like in my hair. So it's not like my hair isn't clean, if that makes sense. And just take your time, long strokes. And then if you can, switch hands so you can like blow it in different directions. See, and as you can see here, they disappear. Yes, the hair is doing its thing. So here I am in the front and going towards the middle of my head, which is where the real problem was, and that scalp is gorgeously clean. It's a little red in some parts because of the comb, like scratching it that way, and then going in and scratching it with my fingers in the shampoo process. But it doesn't hurt or anything like that. So, and it's crazy too, because sometimes I feel like I'm blowing drying my hair on the highest setting, and then I look at the blow dryer and it's on like medium, and I'm like, oh, whoops. But it still does a thing. Probably helps my hair retention not to have so much heat. But your girls gotta do what your girls gotta do, because doing natural hairstyles, and I don't know, I feel like my hair doesn't really retain length unless I really just leave it alone. Like if I wet my hair and then I just put it in like a pineapple and wear a scarf for like a month, that's like how my hair will grow if it's out naturally. But if it's not blown out like it is gonna be in this video and just curled up some way, like having to manipulate it all the time to refresh it and stuff, I feel like that does more damage to my hair than this. Somehow, I don't know, that's just me. Like some people's hair thrives in different states better than the other, and for me this is the best because I'll wear it down and I pretty much don't do anything to it unless it's in like a doobie/wrap. Leave it in that during the day when I'm like not out and about, and then I take it down sometimes, but not that often. So I feel like this is the best way to keep my hair, just because I leave it alone more. So either it's down or it's up in a doobie. And I feel like that's how I retain length. Like over manipulation is one of the main reasons why people's hair doesn't grow. So I probably could, like I could go like a month without doing anything to my hair, really. Like not touching it at all. And I don't really do ponytails and stuff like that as my hair gets greasy, like maybe the day before I wash it. But I usually do like clips if I do want to pull it out my face, or headbands to kind of like not, because I feel like if you wear your hair in a lot of ponytails and buns, it breaks off your hair where the ponytail holder is, and it also creates bald spots in the middle of wherever the ponytail is. Like if you're wearing it in the same spot every day, it kind of creates bald spots. Because I used to be a top knot girly. Like as soon as my hair would get dirty, it would be on the top of my head in like a cute sloppy bun. But then I got a bald spot in the middle of my head. So that didn't help. So this is the hair all blown out, both sides. And I just put in 2 little buns. Okay, heatless curl moment. Even though I'm not going to leave it like that, but that's what happens when you freshly blow out your hair and then you put it in like a style. It'll take the shape of anything that you put it in. So now we're going to get ready to flat iron. Make sure you comb the hair out. And you take your flat iron. This I think is on the highest setting, so 450. And you just press it on out. I guess felt like I needed to adjust the camera so you could see my hair going down the length. And sometimes I do 1 pass, other times I do 2. Judge your mother, don't judge me. This is what works for my hair. So we're taking tiny sections and we are combing them out and then pressing them completely straight. I think this hair is meant, I can't remember, but I think I just wanted this hair to be straight with like a little bump to it. So you start out with just going straight down the shaft and then you add the shape later on. I think by next time I do my hair though, I was thinking about doing big, like fluffy curls. I feel like that would be like real pretty because I have a lot of hair. So instead of blow drying my hair super straight, like blow it out really fluffy and then go in with like a curling iron or go in with the flat iron and curl it and then like shake out the curls and then it'll be like big, voluminous, almost like a pretty lion's mane in a way. I don't know, but we'll see. Because I don't do my hair that often, to believe it or not. Like every 2 to 3, sometimes 4 weeks. And yeah, so I'm just working my way through my hair, as you can see. And look at how moisturized it is. Like my scalp is clean, the hair is moisturized. It's not looking all damaged and frayed and super like dry and gross. Like it looks healthy. And mind you, the camera's not even really doing it justice. Like it looks beautiful in real life. And I'm just showing you how small the sections really are when I flat iron my hair. Like tiny sections. And I don't do the chase method. I don't really find it necessary. Like you honestly don't have to do so much for your hair to come out a certain way. Like comb the hair out and pass the flat iron through it. That's it. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people will be trying to make you do all this extra stuff and it doesn't make that much of a difference. So that's my hair. And I think we're almost done with this side. Yep, I'm hitting the top. Look at that. Look at the shine. You gotta be kidding me. No special lights or anything. Look at that. Gorgeous. And that's what my hair looks like. It's super straight because my hair is pretty thick, but it is like so straight right here. So both sides are done, and now I'm just choosing to add the little bit of, so I don't really get too crazy with the curling, so I just add a little bit of shape to it. So I take the back section, bump it, as you can see, like barely anything too crazy. Since I already did like double passes on the hair, we don't want to get too crazy with like restyling it. So, and I think I turned my flat iron down here. And I'm just going like in large sections with the wide tooth comb and barely bending it. This part I'm taking away from my face so it'll fall a certain way like that. And hit to the front. Whenever I get to the front of my hair, I always go back, like away from my face, so it'll fall away from my face. But that's just my preference. Cute. Hit the top section. Nothing too crazy. Like just enough to, so it's not like just pin straight. Like for my birthday, my hair was literally straight down, like no shape whatsoever, which it looked really nice, but I didn't want that look. I don't know. I wanted to add a little something to it. Just a little seasoning, I guess. So hit it right there. And I'm a side part girly, like all my life. I think I've worn my hair heavy to the right and worn my part on the left. So that's what you see here. Because the last time I did my hair, I think I had a middle part. And I don't know. I feel like sometimes the middle part hits. And then other times I'm like, this doesn't really feel like me. I'm weird. Like, I don't know. So going here and going way back. And it's so odd because I'm used to my hair being, like I used to keep my hair at my shoulders. So I'm like used to my layers being like really around my face. But as your hair gets longer, like it's still around my face, but not what I'm used to. So this is pretty much the final look. And yeah, I hope you guys like to see the process, get an in-depth tutorial of me cleaning my scalp and how I get rid of dandruff. And yeah, this is what my hair looks like. Thank you so much for joining me while I deep cleanse my scalp and wash my hair. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.